Welcome insiders to Tech Inside. I'm your host Eric. Today is February 10th, 2014, so let's do some inside news. So first off, in inside news, Apple's going to be lowering the licensing for lightning cables and also MFI accessories. If you don't realize, any third-party company besides Apple that wants to make a lightning cable for like an iPhone or an iPad, or wants to make an accessory for your iPhone, they need to go through licensing so Apple can approve of the product. And that costs money. And now that Apple is lowering the price of licensing, we might see other companies try to make iOS accessories, and we might see current accessories drop in price. Possibly like iOS 7 controllers. We'll have to see. Moving on, in inside news, it looks like Apple's really going to be using sapphire in their future. Basically, you can say sapphire is glass, but it's really strong and durable. Apple is partnering with a company, GT Advanced, which will be operating a sapphire plant in Arizona. And of course, we're not exactly sure what Apple's going to be doing with sapphire, but the rumor is maybe the next iPhone, the iPhone 6, could have a sapphire display, which means that this screen is going to be really durable, and you could probably chuck the display, or the phone I should say, at like a rock, and the screen shouldn't break. Also, Apple could use a sapphire display on maybe like a watch, their future iWatch that should be coming out later this year. Of course, we're not exactly sure, but we do know that Apple is working with the sapphire plant, so obviously they have sapphire plant in their future. Moving on now to probably the most important tech story of this week, and that's that Flappy Birds is no longer in the App Store. It's really hard to see Flappy Birds go. So many people really had it into their life. They would always be playing it, and it caused so much enjoyment to smash your phone against the concrete when you're so frustrated with this game. And now we can no longer do that. Nah, just kidding. Well, sort of. Flappy Birds isn't in the App Store anymore, but if it's still on your device, like I have it on my iPad, don't delete it, because if you delete it, you cannot get it back. Or you can delete it and never play it again. That's probably a good thing. Anyway though, to our last tech story, if you live in Australia, you might want to know that now iTunes Radio is now in Australia. Anyway though guys, that's inside news for today. Please leave all your comments down below, like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends, and support the channel out in any way you can. Anyway though guys, my name is Eric, this is Tech Inside, and I'm signing out.